this world, changing your mindset.
Getting involved in politics is the duty of every right-thinking person in every society. Good to have you on another edition of your weekly show, Be This World. It's my pleasure to have you join us today. Let's go for a quick break and we'll return, we'll continue. Don't go, we'll be right back.
Be this world, changing your mindset.
Welcome back, just joining us. This is Be This World. And today on the show, we'll be talking politics in New Nigeria. Yes, and my guest today on the show is no other person than Honorable Member in Lagos State House of Assembly. Make a way for Honorable Jude Idimogu. Honorable, good to have you here.
Thank you once more.
Always looking calm.
Thank you.
How is Abundance doing?
By His grace, we are alive. We are doing greatly.
Member of Abundance.
Yes, so
because this time I say Honorable, just say, oh, Abundance Honorable.
Abundance, by His grace. And you are welcome to Lagos State House of Assembly.
Thank you, my Honorable.
And, politics, we're in politics.
Yeah.
Political time, we have to do the needful, trusting God with hard work for, by all of us, to have the best leader in Nigeria would like, dream of.
That will make a good impact in Nigeria.
Not only that, turn the economy around by increasing.
That's the dream of all
Make
Nigerians.
Nigeria
Great again.
People will start coming back to this country.
That would be the best thing that will happen to
Yes,
Nigeria.
we have not gotten it right before, but this time around, by God's grace, we get it.
Amen. Based on that, Muslim ticket, you're a member of the ruling party, APC. And your party has decided to go on Muslim. And this is the secular, we have Muslim, we have Christian, we have traditional setting. And you guys have decided to go on Muslim ticket. Now, I want to find out, what's your view? What do you make of that?
Thank you. Any right-thinking political party, first of all, wants to win an election.
Exactly.
So for us in APC, or Progressive Congress, we have thought over it, look at it the best way to at least win before you talk about sharing position, where to talk anchoring the activities of governance in Nigeria. Even though we're in government right now, but the person we are selling is somebody that people well known in Africa, if not the whole world, an achiever. Somebody that is a kingmaker who wants to become a king himself.
A king himself.
Yeah, the experience is there, the antecedents is there, the knowledge is there. He has done it several times. So for us, we are presenting to Nigeria the best candidate we
tested and trusted.
Not only that, somebody who has fought for democracy, somebody who is when you talk about the real Democrats, somebody in his blood that from day one he loved democracy, unlike what we are having, or what those people that have been there before. This is a man that have put his life on the line for democracy in Nigeria. And for the first time, he is telling us that he wants to be the president of this nation. And we believe that Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the best hand we can have now for this nation, for us to turn this nation around, for us to actually enjoy the dividend of democracy. For the first time, you are going to see it because he's passionate.
Before we go on, you said the kingmaker now wants to be the king. Normally, kingmakers are not always king.
But we are telling you,
you want to change the narrative now.
There's nothing wrong in that kingmaker becoming a king. It's to tell you, for him to be making people kings, that means he has better experience than those people. And he felt that a lot of things have gone wrong.
So he has to step in.
Let me step in there. And least bequeath a good economy, good country for our people before he dies, by the grace of God. That's his desire.
Now, going by what you said, you said he's a known man. Globally, not just in Nigeria. He's a known. Now, if he's actually a known man globally, tested and trusted, why does he need another Muslim from the north to complete his ticket? Does it mean we don't have capable Christians in the north to complete his tickets?
No, we have. It's not that we don't have. We have. But the issue, like I've told you, remember, your vice president or your running mate is your interest. You as a political leader or a presidential candidate have to choose person you know that can complement you. Somebody you know you can trust. Somebody you know you can easily work with.
So there's no other person that can complement him that is a Christian from the north?
For him, he felt that, look,
Shetima
the best man for me, for this job, which we also believe. Because Shetima is a competent graduate, not just competent, a graduate that in fact, he was born in a ruling family in Borno State. You know, he's a Kanuri man.
Yeah.
Not only that, he has a master's degree. He's been a lawyer.
Yeah.
He's
a banker.
Lawyer. He's a lawyer at the same time, and he works in the best bank, one of the best banks you can think of in Nigeria. Before he even left, you understand, he got to almost the peak of that same bank, Zenith Bank, to start with. So he's schooling degree, he's schooling in UI. So he's somebody that also came and fought Boko Haram during his time. Yes, because he met Boko Haram in Borno State. He's not the one that created Boko Haram. He came, he met it, and he fought them in standstill. And today, in fact, sometimes the experience is achieved by performance when you have been there before. And that's why if you watch him saying recently that, look, he doesn't mind if he's giving the commander-in-chief. You understand? What does not mean that it's the president, but for assignment, for the president to reassign, tell him, look, this issue of insecurity, tackle it based on your experience, where you are coming from. And normally, you're supposed to have a competent hands vice president that even if you are not on seat, he can or even if you say delegate certain activities, he can do. Because the bottom line is that people or combination vice president himself that can look at the nation and work for the interest of the nation.
The people.
Listen, again, Shetima, but in Nigeria today, let's tell ourselves the truth.
Yeah.
The Muslims, as of today, I don't know what will happen
Tomorrow.
but as of today, as I speak to you, are in charge. Majority of them are in charge of governance
In Nigeria.
Majority of them are in charge of in areas of authority. Not when you even come to well, if you look at, we're not talking about governors. We're not talking about governors now. We're talking about governors plus people in key positions. Key positions in Nigeria governance. The Muslims are. Apology to the Christians.
Yeah.
Apology to them. I'm a Christian, but I'm talking about reality, what is happening
On
today. What's happening today. And they say, the only way you can test a man is what is happening, what he has done. His yesterday, you can use him to judge him, not his tomorrow.
The antecedents.
You understand? So that is the issue. So it's not that our party don't regard the Muslims, the Christians. We do. But the fact remains, like I have said,
that people just want to win the election.
Any wise political party wants to win. So you strategize.
Anything that we do to make you win election. And that's exactly what APC is doing now. Not
illegal thing, but because first of all, you look at, for you to win an election, you have to go, it's manpower you are going to use, human beings. Who are the best human beings you can lay your hands on? Somebody you can trust, somebody you also know, like Shetima, he beat. He's a two-time governor of Borno State. He's also a current senator. You understand? He even won again to go back. I've seen it before he was choosing. Not only that, for the amalgamation of the 5 political parties that form APC, he was one of the men that came to him and said, look,
the pioneer members of
the
APC.
Come together, can we move and form this APC so that we can struggle power from the ruling party, then the PDP. And they came together, and his relationship together has been so marvelous. The most important thing is, when you are there, you have to surround yourself with patriotic Nigerians, competent hands that can assist you
to achieve positive
that,
things, yeah.
That can help you even to even the policies They can help you read and understand what Nigeria is all about.
There's this saying, he has been indicted. You said he met Boko Haram on ground.
Yes.
And he has been openly indicted with being part of Boko Haram in Nigeria. No, my question is this. Can same people who create the problem solve the problem?
He did not create any problem.
No, I don't know. It's based on the Nigerian indictment with him and Boko Haram.
No. Sometimes we get it wrong.
It's okay, please.
When we had about Boko Haram in Borno, Maiduguri then, Borno State, Maiduguri, the person in as a governor of that state was Alimo Sherif. Alimo Sherif. That was the governor then. He handed over after to this Shetima.
Yeah.
You understand? So, if you want to say who created or when did Boko Haram started, it was at the administration of Amadou Sherif. It's not Shetima. Shetima inherited it and fought it and scattered them and defeated them.
Nah,
Shetima does not smile. So because you can't see this kind of problem that you are going to face, they won't for you be smiling. No.
You have to tackle the problem.
And the seriousness starts by
Honorable,
from now.
Another question is this: if this Muslim ticket, if it was the other way around, what do you think would have been happening in Nigeria today?
Nothing would have happened. See,
if it was Christian tickets.
No, see, if you go through the history of Nigeria as at today, you understand. Before now, even during the military time, there was a time you have the Christians.
You call it military?
No, I said from the military time, even from when we even have independence. Go and check it. You see that where you have both the first person and the second person, sometimes they are Christian. But people do not raise eyebrow.
And that is exactly why we voted for change in 2015, because we wanted things to change from the bad way it has been to a better way. So do we need to go back to...
No, see, let me tell you, we are getting this thing wrong.
Please correct
Religion
us.
does not bring the price of food in the market.
Exactly,
down.
I agree with
Religion
you.
Does not pay me and you our bill.
Exactly, I agree with you.
Religion does not know who is rich
and
or who is poor. So it has nothing to do.
I totally agree.
So the truth is that those are distractions. We are not saying it's not important, but those are not the key thing. We talk about issues. What is confronting us now? Who can do it for us? We are looking at competence, people that have tested record, their track records are there that have performed before, because you cannot just bring somebody from the moon to come and tackle problems that he have not, even at a lower stage, treated or faced before. So you see that's why if you look at what APC is giving you, there are two strong men that at one time they have been governors in their respective states. Two times senators again. So they have both the experience of the law and the experience of executive. So if they are not new to the system.
Don't you think that Christians are feeling like they've been disrespected?
Yeah, it's not
relegated to the background.
No, it's not like that. Like I said, my party is not doing that to neglect the Christians. My party is not doing that to say no, the Christians are not important. They are not doing that.
What are they doing?
But what they are looking at is, before now, how many Christians, before now, I'm always saying this, how many Christians have been eager to even take political positions? How many of them have been eager to take political positions? How many Christians have been actually vying for, craving and maybe campaigning or making effort? I'm telling you, for example, it's for the first time now I'm seeing where Christians are not crying, because Muslim ticket or no Muslim ticket. Before now, you don't hear it. The Christians sometimes they sit back. Yes, sometimes it does not concern me. That's what whoever it does.
The attitude.
But their attitude to governance, they say it's not their business. They don't want to know. But suddenly now, they are woken up because there are some people fueling it from the little I see from my own party. Yes, my own party. Yes, at least I follow what is happening. The present secretary to this federal government is my party member. He's a Christian. the former Speaker of House of Reps, what's his name again? I've forgotten his name. These key people and some others who were expecting this position to be given to them. They expected that the vice president position would be given to them. They should be appointed. Basing that for the fact that maybe Muslim Christian. And since it did not come their way, they fuel.
I might disagree with you.
No, but I saw some of it. No, don't say that. I saw it now. Okay, for example, if you have followed when this thing was announced the very first time, if you watch their reaction, they even sponsor a lot of people coming out to protest. But that's not the issue. But mostly people that I'm telling, because they are men in our party that have also have good position. Dugara, okay, I'm referring to Dugara now. Dugara complained. They even went around to see some leaders trying to tell them not to support this idea of Muslim. I saw it. It's not a matter that
because his point is that it will cause disunity in the country.
It's not causing any disunity. Disunity. All this while, where we even have Christian and Muslim faith, are they not disunity? Competent mind, patriotic Nigerians that are ready to work for this country.
And you think
religion
Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the competent man? He's ready to work. He's going to change the economy of Nigeria come 2023.
In fact, you see, let me tell you, look at his antecedents. For example, let me give you. When Bola Tinubu took power, you see this last man you are seeing today, he was the one that brought last man. I remember even those days, there was free education during his time, at least up to primary level. Go and check it. He also gave a kind of hospital bill for older people in Lagos State. Aged people in Lagos State. Apart from that, you see, throughout his tenure, they are all there in the public domain. I remember during his time, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, with due respect, the former head of state, refused to give Lagos State the allocation because he created the CDAs you are talking about. But sometimes when you meet challenges, he helps you to overcome challenges. He brought his team, including the current vice president, who was among those teams that today turn around the fortune of Lagos State.
Tell Nigerians why they should vote for APC, considering the situation of Nigeria now.
They should vote for our party because we have the best candidate that can change
the situation
our country round. The best candidate that we have among all the candidates today, despite the fact that things are the way that we have an experienced man, a Democrat, a man with a Midas touch, a man that built a lot of followers, a man that built other leaders, a man that is selfless, the man that's highly connected, a man that has contact all over the world, a man that, even as we speak today, he has in his palms those that have become ministers, those that have become special advisors, those that he can give position immediately.
What about your brother, Obi?
Well, Obi is a fine gentleman.
They should not vote for him.
I will not say they will not vote for him, but the issue is that
they should vote for the party.
When you compare the two, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the best. Better experience and somebody that have been tested and trusted that can fix our country.
Thank you very much for coming on the show. And I wish you all the best.
Me too.
You have heard it from Honorable Jude Idimogu. He has said it all. He's honorable member in Lagos State House of Assembly. He said Bola Ahmed Tinubu is tested and trusted. You should vote for him. That they will fix Nigeria. That the problem of living in Nigeria is not just in Nigeria, that is a global issue. That APC actually did not create it. That's what we'll be taking today on this show. If you miss this interview, you can watch it online on www.bedisword.tv. Remember, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like and share with friends and well-wishers. Remember, keep love alive. We love you.